Naomi Nagata jumped into open space without a spacesuit and survived. How did she do that? Obviously, Naomi Nagata is the fictional character of sci-fi series Expanse, but everything that happened in that episode is not only scientifically truthful, but possible. Right now, we're going to watch together that part of the episode, just a few minutes, to see what happened with her body and how did she prevent the death. Let's do that. Okay, so what she does at first, she inhales the air from her lungs, therefore empties them. So the pressure inside of her lungs will not tear her apart from inside. Because open space has no air, obviously, and because of that, it doesn't have any pressure. So that pressure will expand so drastically, so it will damage all her inner part. The guy's dead. Almost. Because he didn't do that. Okay, the next thing what we see, that her body evaporates the water which is on the surface of her eyes, mouth, the skin, because obviously space is a very cold place. It has the temperature of minus 217 degrees of Celsius, which is absolute zero. But according to NASA, even in that cold area, a person can survive about 10 hours. So losing the temperature of body will not kill her. Beam up. Okay, that's a very important thing. So what actually can kill her in the process is the lack of oxygen. We just figure out that she breathed out the last of air she had, so her body doesn't have a proper amount of oxygen. And within 15 seconds, basically is how much she has, she can be paralyzed. And before that 15, according to research, and before that 15 seconds, she injects some treatment which has enriched oxygen. So that treatment is basically enriched oxygen treatment, whatever it is, we don't know exactly, but it's something similar of what pro divers use when they go down there to stay on a minimum depth as long as possible. And we see what she does that. After that 15 seconds, person can survive around 90 seconds. Again, according to NASA research, I will put a link in here. Okay, next what we see is her vessel are popped up. She has like a blood in her eyes. It's because, as I mentioned already, there is no pressure outside. And all her inner liquids, such as saliva, blood, they just boiling out. So basically that causes the damage of the vessels, of blood vessels in her eyes and everywhere around her face, and starts the swelling of every tissue in her body. Okay, as I mentioned, she's supposed to be paralyzed within 15 seconds from the beginning of that jump because of lack of oxygen, but we mentioned that she injected that enriched oxygen in her blood and it gave her more time. So she still can move and open the ship door and jumped in. She goes in, flying. The door is obviously is closing automatically, and we hear the noise. It's air coming in the room, so climate control is there, and she is safe and survived. I mean, this is so fascinating actually, and this is precise reason why everyone have to watch proper science fiction as an Expanse and learn a little bit more about nature, space and science. The only deadly cause, what we did mention, is the space radiation, which is huge and drastically can damage your health and kill you instantly. But the whole trip took Naomi less than 1 minute, so we, I think, can neglect that. Hope you liked that little video and my explanation. Please subscribe, I will be very happy about you having in my channel, and live long and prosper.